Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James. Today we're playing the RiftBreaker, a mech game that I honestly don't know that much about, but it's been recently posted on the Xbox Store courtesy of their Summer Games Fest demo event, and I'm pretty keen to check it out. Like, it looks neat. I'm quite impressed by some of the visual style of it. I'm not averse to mech games. I'm not crazy about them. Certainly Player 2's own Ken Lee, who you will see sometimes in Player 2 Plays, as well as the Player 2 Pixelcast, and in some written pieces every now and then. He's a sucker for a mech, and so I'm sure if he's not already aware of this one, he will be very soon. But it's a free demo. I'm not big on mech games, but maybe this is one that I'm going to be keen on. It looked neat enough, so we're going to try it out and we'll see how it goes.
I've spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
The RiftBreaker. So like I said, this is a demo courtesy of Xbox and the Summer Games Fest demo event there. So thank you very, very much to Xbox, to the folks at the ESA working on E3, to Jeff Keighley working on Summer Games Fest, all of you for making this possible. It's a top-down affair.
Rift jump successful.
I know, I thought there'd be a lag for a second, but it's...
Sensors online,
it's a twin-stick shooter!
RiftBreaker Novak, please report.
Houston, this is Ashley, reporting rift jump successful.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building.
Oh, this is speaking to me already.
Allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed. We've located a carbonium deposit.
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us. Okay, move on to the deposit and start drilling.
We've gathered enough.
I've done all that, I just happened to stumble onto the right thing, I guess, so...
Finally. Let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
How do I decide what I'm...
HQ construction in progress. Sometimes I wish we could fast forward this part of the simulation.
Captain Novak, let me remind you that even though this is a simulated training exercise, you are expected to perform as if it was your real mission on Galatea 37.
We need to expand the base. Let's build a
I'm certainly
carbonium
noticing
factory
some
to
performance
do the
hitches,
digging
but it
for us.
could be simply a byproduct of the
Yes,
demo.
we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
So build a carbonium factory. Oh, we got a cool melee. Wow. There's a lot I'm liking here. It's just a matter of, yeah, potential performance hitches. Okay, my weapon. Oh.
Ashley, we really need that carbonium factory.
Wow. Oh, hello. Third night. Okay, so anyway, we'll go back to base here. Try and stay somewhat on task. And then we'll toggle through. We want a carbonium factory, and we want to place it probably somewhere close to the carbonium. So let's go there.
Our base will require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy needs and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible.
All right. I didn't listen to that. Build a power plant. What did I just do then? Oh, I've got scope for some... There's some weirdness going on here. So let's dial it all back. Hang on. So right, I need to bridge these two. Now we're... a wind turbine. As well as the power plant. Must be built on top of carbonium ore deposit. Okay, now we're playing with power. From the west.
Ashley, I'm detecting a lot of movement to the west. We should build up a defensive perimeter around the base.
Let's set up some walls and sentinel towers. Focus our defenses on the western direction. They never changed the beginning of this exercise.
Captain Novak, we all know your renowned scientific background, but your combat performance in the previous simulation was far from spectacular.
Slaughtering indigenous creatures was never my area of expertise.
Since you've already done this a couple of times, we've introduced some new additions to this course. We'll see what your area of expertise really is.
Alright, and then we'll go back. We need some, like, nodes to connect everything. So now, oh, we're not completely powered yet. You can tell it's, really look, let's just tell it like it is. It's clearly designed for PC first and oh. So build at least 30 walls, at least 6 sentinel towers. I can manage that. That's such a fine line.
I don't have enough AI cores to support any more defensive towers. You will need to construct additional AI hubs to expand our defenses. Remember to build more power plants before you do that. AI hubs consume a lot of energy.
An AI hub. Because I can't build, right? Okay. That's also not connected, so let's quickly sort that out. We can see that carbonium ore just slowly disappearing. Back out. An AI hub provides AI cores that are required to manage more buildings with artificial intelligence like sentinel towers or the repair facility. And I need to make sure it's powered, I would assume. No, I didn't want that. I appear to have lost power to some spots. What's going on here? Why am I not... Am I not generating enough power? Is that the issue? So I need... Did I cut off my power source? Was that the issue here? Okay. Continue building. We've got to get 30... I really just want a wall, like in the traditional sense, like just block them out. I'm not necessarily looking to surround myself. What's this one? Rift ball. Creates a rift in space-time, allowing immediate travel to its location. That's kind of cool.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Ashley, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid. Energy connectors distribute power to all buildings within their operating radius. These basic defenses should give us a bit of security, but we should try to surround our entire base with walls and defensive towers. Ashley,
We'll get there.
I strongly advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades, and
Right.
also manufacture field repair kits, as well as other usable items.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
Is it here? An armory.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. Prepare to fight.
We're ready for them, Mr. Riggs. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Base is under attack.
Time to get busy.
I'm not detecting any more hostile creatures in the base's vicinity.
Fantastic.
Well done, Captain Novak. The purpose of this training exercise is to prepare you for intense combat situations. This simulation is based on our long-distance scans of Galatea 37. They may or may not be accurate. You will be alone out there. There will be no communication back home until you can stabilize a rift portal back to Earth. You will have to rely only on your skills and your mecha suit.
Mr. Riggs is the only companion that I need. We can handle the
Oh, I
unknown.
got like a
Just
turbo
one stay on
boost.
top.
This game keeps getting cooler.
Too close to another portal. Ashley, we should further secure and expand our base. You can build more defenses, or go out and clear out hostile creatures' nests to prevent further attacks.
We didn't have any time to study the creatures that are attacking us. The only thing we can do right now is to fight them or strengthen our defenses. We'll need a steel factory to build more towers. We'll have to find an ore deposit to build one.
Oh. Gotcha.
This looks like a hive of some sort. Let's look inside to see if it's occupied.
Oh, it's occupied, all right. Or it was. Ooh, dear, 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 dear. Oh, yes, that's right. I think I've wiped them all out. Come on, down you go.
this nest. This will decrease the strength of their attacks.
Let's gather all the research samples and rare resources that were in this nest. We can study them later and use them to craft better equipment.
Yeah, checks out. But that said, that's where we're actually going to wrap things up for the RiftBreaker. This is a really cool game. I'm liking it. Now, the transition to, or like adjustments that need to be made for controller will always be a factor for anyone who's playing on the console. I assume it's coming out to PC as well. I have seen that it's coming out to PlayStation, but I assume it's going to come to the... Oh, geez, I wasn't even that far from more Carbonium. That's locked in the noggin. It's a really cool game. I'm definitely keen to see more and learn more about it as we approach a release on the consoles. But that's where we're going to wrap things up for this entry of Player 2 Plays. If you've enjoyed the episode, please be sure to like, share, subscribe. All the buttons are down below, and hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patched, more Player 2 Plays, late game review, gamer school, and a whole bunch more. Some awesome stuff there, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary, where there's been some sensational developer guests on the show in recent weeks and months, with more to come. So please subscribe and go and check it out. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks. At the lower tiers, early access to episodes. At the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. Finally, there's Twitter. You can find me at Paul James Games. The website you'll find at player2au. And until next time, that was the RiftBreaker. Thank you to Xbox, everyone involved, for getting this demo online. It is really, really cool, and I'm pretty well sold on it, to be honest. I'm keen to spend more time with this in the future. I'm hoping that you're feeling a little bit the same. Ken, if you're watching, this is a good mech game. I enjoyed what I played here, and I hope you do too. Everyone else, I hope you enjoyed it as well. But Ken's a big one to win over with this sort of thing. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.